already. There's like a few here or there, stray ones that I haven't played yet. So it'll be a little bit tedious to play through his levels, but he did spend the toad coins. So we're gonna go ahead and do some of those. Hunt Bob is working on a world right now. He probably won't be done until the end of the week, though. That's cool, though. That's fine. Yeah, I had to like do some playtesting as well as observe like some early beta testers' reactions. But now I think like my world right now is in its final version. I won't be changing it for a very long time, I think, because like basically all of those courses were made before this update. I'm totally happy with it. Let's see here. But after I make like, you know, another like 30 or 40 levels or something, then I might update it with a new super world, or maybe they'll let us add another super world, but that seems a little unlikely. But anyway, alright, having all my friends play test every level, nice. Huh. Oh, are you making new ones? That sounds cool. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Like, I actually, when I saw that Endless Challenge was a thing, when I looked on Twitch, I actually mistook Endless Challenge for these super worlds. I thought that these super worlds were already in the game when I bought the game. So that's kind of funny. Didn't realize how Endless Challenge worked. But I love the fact that they added this stuff. Okay. So 1, 2... Is this only 4 levels? I think this is only 4 levels. So I'm gonna play a 5th level. So we're gonna play a level in the second land as well. But only one of them. Because bingobo, he's setting these up for 4 levels per land instead of 5. Oh, I just destroyed my shell. Whoops. I don't know why I did that. Oh, what? I can see the comment? Are you kidding me? What, it's working? It wasn't working when I was playing my own level. I don't know, maybe it was temporarily broken. Interesting. Well, that's what I'm gonna do later today. I'm gonna go through my super world and make sure all of my worlds have maker comments. So apparently we can read comments now. It must have been temporarily broken. Yeah, because look, this is a menu option. It wasn't even a menu option before, right? Or maybe it's because I was on the map. I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway. You had to leave for a bit? Oh, well, you weren't gone for very long. It's not like I asked you a question, I don't think, but I'm not really sure. Oh my goodness. I think I just read what you said. And I said something like, that's cool, dude, and, I guess it sounds like you're really excited about these new changes that they made, and that I felt like when they first came out with the game, I felt like having this super world, I thought it was already in the game when I first saw this game on Twitch, because I thought Endless Challenge, when you see like people running around on Endless Challenge, for some reason it's displayed as like a course that people are walking through, and I thought that kind of course was a or path or map or whatever you want to call it. I thought that was like the same thing as like these lands or worlds that we're building. So yeah. But I'm glad that they finally added it to the game. This is like the best change to the game that they'll ever make, basically. The only other change that would even come close would be fixing the multiplayer so that it would actually be fun. Actually, I have a bunch of suggestions in the Discord about changes that they could do for the multiplayer. Oops. Suddenly, parkour. Ah, what? Well, this is the optional level, so I guess it's to be expected that it's hard. Alright. So that's good design. Good design philosophy. I'm adapting the same one for my superworld. Alright, I'm gonna nope the hell out of this one. Alright, let's go to the castle. I'll still come back to it and beat it eventually, of course. Especially if my progress is... Actually, well, I'd have to start a new game now that I think about it. It doesn't let you travel backwards. Oh, I did it again! Why do I keep doing that? I'm like addicted to picking up Goombuds. My other levels are too long and random for the islands. Oh, really? Well, I don't think long is necessarily bad if it's an optional level, though. Because you can design the pathing in your level a certain way. I probably should have grabbed the bounce craft, but whatever. To me, my problem, like, there are a lot of limitations with the levels. One of the limitations that really pisses me off, it wouldn't affect Bingobo very much, obviously, because of the way he designed it, but, like, I have, like, for example, like, a bunch of forest levels, but, you know, so that means I have to use, like, more than one forest land, you know? Whereas other people might be able to get away with only using one. Because you can only have 4 levels per land. I mean, not 4, 5. 5 levels per land, including the castle. So, yeah, that's really awkward. Because if I have, like, 8 levels, you know, or maybe even 6 or 7, like, I can't put all of those into a single land. And that kind of sucks. But that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. And like our maximum size of the number of levels that we can put into our course world, we could call it that instead of super world if we want, is 40 levels. So we can't make our course worlds as big as we would like. We can only have it include to a maximum of 40% of our content that we've uploaded, which is a pretty good amount. But for people that love making stuff that would fit easily into a world, like me, it's a little bit depressing, I guess. There's my comment from before. Bounce grab with the smiley face. It kind of, yeah. No, 5 islands. 5 islands per max, and I mean, or 5 levels per island, and 8 levels per island. So, yeah. Yeah, so uploading 100 is interesting. So, I think, I'm not sure if you're understanding some of the... Wait, I'm down to 1 life. That's bad. I didn't realize I was close to gaming over. Whoa! I guess I need to try harder to get the top of the flagpole or something. Oh, I should have waited to step on this. Wait a minute. Oh, you talked about this. You made like a daytime version of that desert course, didn't you? what? There's an angry sun. That's interesting. Oh, I'm scared. What the heck? Oh dear. Well, this is exciting. Intense! Intense! I'm down to 1 life too. If I die, I think it's game over. Alright. Oh, dude, how am I gonna get the top without the bounce craft? Oh well. I guess you designed it that way. Oh yeah, finishing homework sounds like a good idea. Well, Toad houses... Yeah, the Toad houses are really stupid. They're not real levels. It's just like mini games that don't seem to have any effect on the actual game. But yeah, you can have 3 Toad houses per island or land or whatever you want to call it. You've been making levels since Mario Maker 1. Hey, that's cool. So I beat 3 levels, so this will be the 5th one. Come on, let's get 100 coins. Stop blowing wind so I can get this coin. This feels like it remind you now that you're now that you have your levels in a whole world like this, and you're like you don't have lots of freebies, it makes it feel a lot more tough, which is great. I think people are gonna like respect your skill as a player a lot more now that you got all your levels in a world like this. Where am I going with this? Oh. Oh, no! Yeah, true. Well, that's a game over, dude. Rip. Wait, the game over did nothing. It didn't even start me at the beginning of the land or anything. Lol. It just starts me back at 3 lives. Interesting. That was like the... Oh man, that is cringe. They might change that sooner or later. I don't know. Huh. Wow. So game over is literally meaningless? That feels really bad. That makes me feel like a shit level designer. Because I like designed ways for people to get infinite lives to justify some of my levels being really hard. And now it literally doesn't matter. Everyone gets infinite lives on every super world. Like, what the fuck, Nintendo? I think that needs to be fixed. That is so stupid. I should have had to start over from the first land. And I don't even have to start over from the beginning of the second land. I literally get to go back to the same level that I died on earlier. That just... I think that's so stupid. Like, where's the freaking immersion in Nintendo? Seriously. Oh, man. That's a really dumb mistake on their part, in my opinion. I don't see how anyone can think of that as not being a mistake. Alright, well, I beat the 5th one there. Alright. So we'll come back to that later.